Hi there. I want to talk about drills and the importance of having more than one. I have, I think, 5 of them altogether, not including my impact driver. But getting a good drill is really a good thing to have. Having one is great. Having 2 or more is better. I have different ones that do different tasks, and I'm only going to talk about primarily the importance when you're building something of having 2 of them. 2 of them is really kind of essential because you don't want to be going back and forth having to change out the bits. You should have one of them that's capable of taking really large drill bits or other types of bits, not just for drilling, but for other things. And then you should also have one of them that you can use for driving screws. So this one here, which I bought in 2004, Ryobi, still works great, by the way. Not a lot of people can say that about drills they bought 18 years ago. This one works great, and it's got a keyless chuck, and it has the ability for driving using the clutch. Let's see where the clutch is at before I burn my hand up. So there's the clutch option there, and also should be able to take the smallest of bits as well. And then this also has 2 speeds, slower and faster. And should be fairly versatile, and more importantly, regardless of your hand size, should fit you comfortably. Just like when you buy a pistol, you should be able to get on the trigger anytime you need to. And but also be able to pull your hand away and be somewhat comfortable. I've seen some drills that are really out there. Most of the drills nowadays are pretty ergonomic because they really want to sell them. And you can see this one's been beat to hell. And this is what it looks like clean. So this is one drill. And then I have another one here. Now, right now, because I have an impact driver, I have 2 drills that I set up for drilling with. So I keep, in this one here, I pretty much keep my pocket holes drill bit, which you can see there, on here. And then I have this one set up for other drilling options. And they're actually very identical as far as general look and feature, and that's pretty much the way I bought them. This one's got a level on the top, which, by the way, I've never used. I really just don't get that, but all right. And they both have magnetic trays. They both take the exact same batteries. No problem, works just fine. But having 2 drills is really kind of the paramount of it. An impact driver is not exactly a drill because this thing will chew through wood, and it'll just keep spinning the drill bit or the screw until it snaps it off. But going back to this, you can lock it in. And a lot of the newer ones, actually, when you go to lock it, you'll hear them actually kind of bump. This one didn't have that feature, but my other one does. This way you can have one of them set up for screwing, and then the other one set up for drilling. And that way you don't have to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Even if you just get a cheap drill for doing the screwing part and then have a better drill. So if I had $100 to spend on 2 drills, I would spend $38 on the driving one and the remaining $70 on the drilling one, because you need a drill that can actually handle a good amount of torque that's not going to bog down. So these are some important things to consider when buying a couple of drills. If you can, get 2. If you can only afford 1, then fine, get 1, but make sure that the one you get is really capable in all regards. And since I wanted ones that have the interchangeable batteries, you can buy the cheap interchangeable ones, especially at Christmas time. They sell the inexpensive Ryobi cordless drills, I think, for like $50, which is amazing. Yeah, so that's what you really ought to get, is get a couple drills so that you can build your projects and they're not having to go exchange things out. Not to mention, if you have a lady around the house and she's handy, some guys that doesn't work on. That's I would love that, but then I'd have to go looking for my tools, and I really hate having to do that. But yeah, so having the 2 drills is going to really make your life a lot better. Hope you enjoyed this. Like and subscribe if you feel like it. If not, it's all good as well.